Allah and Ashe. Welcome to a Mystic Monday. Some lunar guidance for your natal moon sign, elemental insights, and of course, some daily or weekly mystic messages. I am your host, Tanya D, and today we are diving into the transformative energies of the Aquarius Full Moon, the powerful cosmic currents of Leo season. The Aquarius full moon brings an expansive, liberating energy, making it the perfect time to release what no longer serves us and really embrace our unique path. Aquarius encourages us to really get outside, think outside the box, be outside the box, just embracing our individuality and really connect with the collective in just new, innovative ways, eclectic ways. As we navigate these cosmic shifts, the lunar energies, I'm also going to explore and dive deep into the four pillars, the Basi chart for this Aquarius full moon, giving you a deeper understanding of how the elementals are shaping your path in this moment. Whether it's fire, earth, water, metal, star, ether, each of the four pillars offers unique wisdom to guide us on our journey. So with Leo season in full swing, the moon's energy is really urging us to shine boldly and express ourselves authentically, authenticity. So this is a time for creative action, heart-centered intentions, and really stepping into the light of our true selves. So here's something exciting. I feel like it's a reverb, but you can now get limited access to my online library filled with exclusive resources, workshops, divination tools designed to support you on your spiritual journey or reflector's guidance. But this is a very perfect opportunity. It's a perfect time to really dive deep into your cosmic energies, the journey that you're on, the pathway, the highway you're on, and receive the insights that you need to really manifest your dreams. Again, stay tuned as we break for the Aquarius full moon elemental four pillars insights and how to harness this powerful energy for transformation and personal energies. But really, let's dive into these alignments, how it aligns with the stars and the elements, and of course, the lunar frequencies, and really set our intentions for the week ahead. So reflector's guidance this week, because I do bring in the lunar energies as I get this out of my little way over here. But on this Mystic Monday, we do kick off the week with the moon in Sagittarius yesterday. So this is like a vibrant fusion of fire where courage and curiosity, being curious, they ignite, they come together. So a natal Sagittarius moon during Leo season, this is like the heart of a trailblazer and your soul is in the spotlight. So if your natal moon is in Sagittarius, your heart beats with a rhythm of freedom, expansion, and adventure, all simultaneously. You need space, growth, meaning to feel truly alive. So during Leo season, this fiery desire is amplified. So with the new moon already in Leo, having passed, shaking your creative foundations, your soul is primed for big emotional leaps and bold expressions. You're a dual fire sign, basically, right? So how this moon may have felt for you, you could still be in the airwaves of it, to be honest, but there could have been a surge of restless excitement, craving new adventures, expressive breakthroughs, even an urge to share a truth, a story, a lesson from your journey in public, but with flair. There could have been some emotional highs flavored with optimism and inspiration through restlessness. This may have been your invitation to be impatient, basically. So there could have been a deep inner knowing that this moment is yours through the entire season of Leo, but your stage is set, your voice is ready, your purpose is calling. So to work with this energy during the season, declare your truths. Use this season, Leo, as your launch pad to share your wisdom through writing, speaking, teaching, invoking, sharing your story, telling the story, and channel the restlessness into creative action. Start a passion project, teach a class, plan a small adventure, something, or at least just one, really, that aligns your heart's calling with Leo's spotlight, being on the stage of life, your life, and stay rooted in your purpose. So use your Sagittarian moon's emotional foundation, the philosophical depth, to ensure your expression um, isn't just for show, but soul led. Have it be a soul led story and balance fire with flow. If your energy speeds up too fast, slow down. Slow down with grounding, breath work, or just a walk in nature, a peace walk, basically. So let your fire glow but not burn. So sage insight from the cosmos, like bon voyage, Sag, Leo season began July 22nd. It opened a portal to adventure, learning, publishing, new perspectives. So choose a dream you're already or just ready to follow and flow into. And as an affirmation, if your natal moon is in Sagittarius, I speak my truth boldly and live my journey with heart. I expand through expression and trust the stage of my soul. Then we have late Tuesday to early morning, the moon begins to waxing in Capricorn during Leo season. This is where ambition meets emotion. It's a blend of emotional depth and the ambitious heart under the Leo sun. So natal moons in Capricorn during Leo season, this is emotional responsibility meets creative fire. So as the sun ignites Leo, the moon anchors in Capricorn, bringing solidarity, discipline, emotional grounding to Leo's radiant energy. While others bask in self-expression and bold creativity, this lunar placement is asking you to harness your ambition through emotional maturity, integrity. So in the high energy, the spotlight of Leo season, your Capricorn moon offers a very powerful stabilizing presence, showing how emotional resilience can serve creative purpose. So if you have this natal moon in Capricorn during Leo season, you may feel a strong desire for real emotional structure, not just excitement. Feelings of intensity or responsibility may actually grow, revealing where your heart needs boundaries, energetic boundaries. There could be a call to express from a place of earned confidence, not just passion. You might find Leo's brightness fun, but your moon reminds you that true shine needs a solid foundation. So to work with this energy during the entire season of Leo until the moon's in Capricorn again, I might add, ground your creativity before launching a project and doing a check-in. Like, do you have the emotional stamina to sustain it beyond the initial spark? Because if you don't, it will crumble. Share your experiences and share from experience. So behind every Leo-sized idea is a Capricorn moon formed foundation. So share your journey, not just your spotlight. And balance flow with focus. Let your ambition support your expression and let your passion energize your strategy. Honoring emotional labor. So squaring off with responsibilities, this Leo season invites you to celebrate emotional work as a creative act. And as a lunar prompt for reflection, it's like, what creative vision are you ready to ground with heart-led discipline? And an affirmation, if your natal moon is in Capricorn, I'm not sure you can read this, but I'm going to affirm it for you as an affirmation. I express with courage and build with care. That is like a foundation. My emotional foundation support my creative blaze. You have to have the foundation. I shine through steadfast heart and committed soul. So as a Leo season kind of pulse point check-in, this Leo season is about embracing courage, creativity, and authenticity while honoring the work and the discipline behind the heart. So your Capricorn moon is the heart of that truth, boldness grounded in responsibility. And then, of course, drum roll, please. We've got the Aquarius Full Moon radiating for us with an extra dose of cosmic spice. Since this is the full moon in Aquarius happening at 16 degrees, nearly 17, it's at 59 minutes, also known as the Sturgeon Full Moon. The full moon in Aquarius during Leo season I've coined the rebel's revelation, when heart meets horizon. So this is no ordinary Aquarius full moon. It's a full moon rising at 16 degrees Aquarius, almost 17. It's illuminating the sky as the sturgeon moon, which is named for the abundance of life teeming below the surface. And that's your key. It's like, what deep truth has been swimming just beneath your awareness, waiting for this surge of electric moonlight to bring it up to the surface. So the sun in Leo radiates personal will, self-expression, divine heart fire. Meanwhile, this Aquarius full moon reflects the higher mind, the visionary, the revolutionary, the one who dares to dream differently. So this moon challenges us to hold both the personal and the collective, to marry authenticity with altruism. And if your natal moon is in Aquarius during Leo season, your lunar nature gets a spotlight upgrade. And now, with the full moon in your sign, it's this culmination moment. So you may feel this magnetic pull to detach, to realign, like a satellite calibrating its orbit. Heightened intuition, emotional downloads that really feel cosmic, not personal. Very different. There could be a need to balance your innate objectivity with the sun's call to authentic heart expression. It's that vibration. There could be a desire to liberate yourself from outdated emotional patterns. So this moon is activating your natural gifts and your purpose, your ability to see the bigger picture, to hold vision for the future. But it also shines a light on how your emotions may get overlooked even by you. So to work with this full moon energy, I would prepare a ritual of revelation, with either a silver or blue candle, and speak out loud like you want to invoke. We got to declare, like, I call back the parts of me that have lived on the edge, and really center your wild heart in the middle of this revolution. And sit with that for a moment, and maybe some emotional innovation. So journal on this, like, where have I been emotionally distant to avoid responsibility? And let Leo's warmth guide you towards connection without sacrificing your very unique edge. I can always tell when I've got an Aquarius something in front of me, because they have that quality, and I know all about it because I got some of those placements myself. But group magic plus solo sovereignty. So this is a great time to gather those like-minded energies and then retreat. Aquarius reminds us that community and solitude both serve our spiritual growth. And wear your crown, your weird crown, not just any crown, your weird and eclectic crown. Let the Leo Aquarius polarity really remind you that your quirks are your crown. Your authenticity is your magnetism. And of course, if you don't know, an affirmation for the natal moons in Aquarius during a Leo season. This is your full moon. But I honor the lightning of my mind and the pulse of my heart. It's eclectic and it's pulsing, and it's like these jellyfish. I belong to the stars, and I root in my truth. As I liberate myself, I light the way for others. So the big picture here, with Jupiter freshly moving into Cancer and Venus as well, this full moon is filtered through emotional intelligence, ancestral healing, opening to receive from the womb, and I would say the eclectic mind of the galaxy, the outer worlds, the outer rims. Big feelings may arise, not for overwhelm, but more for integration, ritual integration. So it's a portal to expand our future visions by feeling more deeply into our truth. So with that, a short break and off to the elementals, bridging the hour of this full moon for a little extra, a little spicy sauce there. A quick little break, and I'll see you on the other side.
The call to wisdom. Are you standing at a crossroads, seeking clarity amidst life's uncertainties? Do you yearn for a deeper understanding of your purpose, your challenges, and the unseen forces at play in your life? For generations, the Dagara people of West Africa have turned to their shells for profound wisdom and guidance. These ancient tools, imbued with the spirit of the ancestors, offer a unique pathway to self-discovery and destiny. As a certified cowrie shell diviner trained in the sacred Dagara tradition by the revered Elder Malidoma Patrice Somé, I am honored to be a bridge between your world and this ancient wisdom. Through a personalized cowrie shell divination, we can uncover hidden truths, identify blockages, and illuminate the path forward. Whether you seek guidance on relationships, career, health, or your spiritual journey, the cowries hold the answers you seek. It's time to step into your power, to embrace the wisdom that awaits you. Visit tanyad.tv to book your transformative cowrie shell.
Inshallah and Ashe, cowrie shell divinations tuned in last Friday. I just talked about divinations and how they map out with the elementals. But either way, welcome back, my energetic beings. And here is the elementals, the Bozzy 4 Pillars chart for this Aquarius full moon happening on August 9th, 2025, peaking at 12:55 a.m. Pacific, 1:55 a.m. Mountain, my time, my village, placing us at the Yin Fire Ox hour. So this illuminates the full chart, this full moon in Aquarius at 16 degrees and 59 minutes. This is about expanding sight, sound, and soul through the unexpected. So the hour, Yin Fire Ox, this is heart light in the roots. It's illumination in grounded reflection. Where the day's energy, the yang metal dog, this is protective, I like perfection, protective structure, inner authority, truth anchoring. It's rooted. And the yang wood, the monkey, clever action, breakthrough ideas, strategy in motion. We just entered a new month pillar, which I'll dive into on Friday, I suppose. But the year, the yin wood snake, I've talked about this every week. It's a year of hidden transformation, shedding old skins and sacred wisdom. So from an elemental point of view, the heavenly stems, yang metal is the sword of truth. It's decisive, direct, and focused. Yang wood plus the yin wood, this is growth, vision, and determination. Yin fire is the subtle heart flame. It's spiritual insight. It's illumination. And the earthly branches, we've got the dog, which is loyalty, boundaries, protection. The monkey, innovation, wit, disruption. And the ox is patience, responsibility, inner contemplation. And the snake, that's spiritual alchemy, charisma, intuition. We've got this all year long. But the day master is the core energy, yang metal. It's resource fed by the yin fire hour. What this suggests is it's a powerful time for spiritual downloads, visionary clarity, even direct channeling. And the monkey month, that brings action, agility. It's stirring the cauldron of change, yet remaining precise. It's perfect for mental breakthroughs and technological themes, really aligned with Aquarius. Plus Pluto is in Aquarius. So it's like the refinement of that. And the dog earth of the day and the ox earth of the hour, they form a stable field beneath the chaos, rooting us in slow ancestral knowing. The snake year and the monkey month, they combine in a semi-harmony that supports transformation through clever adaptability and inner alchemy. So with having dominant earth and metal in this chart, the day master, yang metal, very strong. It's now supported by a massive amount of earth. Earth produces metal. So this creates an incredibly grounded, disciplined, unyielding energy. It's the desire to build, create, manifest. Manifestation is immense. And wood and fire are the tools. So the strong wood is the primary target for our dominant metal. So this is the energy of cutting through old traditions, forging a new path. The strong fire between the hour and the snake, the yin fire and the yang fire. But strong fire is our passion, intuition, inspiration, which fuels the earth, which then supports the metal. But we do have weak water. The water's there, but it is weak. And the lack of water, it's very notable. Water for a metal day master represents intelligence, wit, communication. Its weakness suggests that the energy of this full moon is more about direct, disciplined action rather than fluid communication or emotional expression. So it's a time for grounded creation, forcing change, forceful change, actually, where the true story of our energy, the chart, is being revealed. So we want to focus on how each of these three pillars interacts and influences with our core self, which is actually represented by the day master, the yang metal, sitting on top of a dog. So our day master, yang metal, is like a raw, unrefined force. It's a boulder in a field, an axe, a sword. It is pioneering, determined, and disciplined. Sitting on top of the dog gives it a solid, grounded foundation, the earth, and an inner sense of duty, fire, and resilience, metal, in the dog. It's part of that pillar. Now, let's examine the relationships of the other pillars to this core self, this core day energy. Starting with the year, the wood snake, the heavenly stem yin wood for this day master is direct wealth. So wood is the element of wealth for a metal day master, as metal cuts wood. So yin wood is a smaller, more refined plant. It's like a meadow, grass, literally, I'm thinking like a bonsai tree. But for yang metal, this represents direct, stable, consistent income or wealth. So the year pillar governs our ancestors' legacy, social environment. So what does this suggest? It's saying that our broader environment, our social circle, provides opportunities for stable growth and wealth. And our legacy or reputation is one of methodical, diligent work that brings results. The earthly branch, the snake, contains fire, metal, and earth. So the yang fire is also known as what's called seven killings. So that there's a strong pressure, challenge, or external authority. And yang metal, it's going to be a friend to our day, support from our peers. And yang earth, that's an indirect resource to our day. So support and resources that are more indirect or even unconventional. So overall, the pillar of the year brings a mix of opportunities. It offers stable wealth from the yin wood, but it also has significant external pressure, yang fire. There is support from our peers. There's indirect resources, which are represented by both metal and earth. To really help navigate these challenges, our social environment is both a source of wealth, but also a test of our character. The month pillar, which is new, super excited about. So this energy is kind of like for the whole month until we enter the rooster. It'll be a yin wood rooster month coming up. But either way, the yang wood monkey on the heavenly stem, the yang wood, that is also our indirect wealth. So yang wood is a large, sturdy tree of all the elementals. If it's a day master, yang wood needs all of the elements for balance. But for yang metal, cutting this tree requires effort. It's a very significant task. So this represents indirect wealth, which comes from speculation, hard work, entrepreneurial ventures, unexpected sources. So the month pillar governs our career, parents, our professional life. So this is a crucial relationship for our career. It indicates a drive towards challenging, entrepreneurial, or even unconventional work, which is very Aquarian-like. So our professional path is likely to be one of hard work, large ambitious projects that can really yield significant rewards if we apply our disciplined metal energy. So the earthly branch, the monkey, how many monkeys are out there? The monkey contains metal, water, and earth. But yang metal is a friend. It's a friend to our day. It's strong support from peers. It's a sense of camaraderie. And yang water is an eating god. So our creative expression, wit, and wisdom, that's kind of where that comes from. And the yang earth, it's a mountain, by the way. The yang earth is an indirect resource, foundation, and support. So this pillar overall is a very powerful engine for our career. It's providing strong support from our peers, yang metal, to help us tackle the big projects from the yang wood. And the presence of our eating god, that's what it's called in the Chinese metaphysics, the yang water, gives us the intelligence, the wit to execute all these plans. So this is a very strong supportive pillar for our professional ambitions. And then bring in the hour pillar, the yin fire ox. Heavenly stem, the yin fire, that's called a direct officer. So fire controls metal. Yin fire is like a warm, steady candle flame for our raw, unrefined yang metal day. So this fire represents refinement, discipline, authority, but also purpose. It's an artistic fire that forges the raw metal into something beautiful and useful, a useful tool. And the hour pillar actually governs our aspirations, children, and later life. So this is a very significant and positive relationship. It really suggests that our ambitions and aspirations are being guided by a strong sense of purpose and refinement. So just knowing that we are disciplined with ourselves, we have clear vision of what we want to forge. This leads to a life or an energy of great purpose, the creation of things that are just really beautiful and enduring. But the earth branch, the ox, contains earth, metal, and water, yin in nature. So this is an inward journey. But yin earth is a direct resource consistent with our stable support coming from the dog as well. But yin metal, that's a robbing wealth energy, but this is also inner resilience in our strength. And yin water is a herding officer. So we are more intuitive and unconventional side of our expression is happening here. So this pillar literally reinforces our discipline and our creative purpose. And having all the strong earth and metal gives us this unshakable foundation, inner strength to pursue our goals, while the subtle water adds this intuitive dimension to our expression. So in relation to the day master, because that's where this comes from, our core energy, our day master is a very strong yang metal energy, but it is not a stubborn, unyielding force. It's well supported, purposeful. The wood elements are our wealth. They are represented in both conventional and unconventional forms, indicating a drive to accumulate these resources through a variety of methods. And the earth elements are our resources. They are abundant. They're providing a very solid foundation for all of our endeavors. We've got earth in every pillar. So whether it's hidden or in storage, it's all sitting right there. And the fire elements, they are our authority and discipline. They are well placed to refine and guide our raw metal energy in a beautiful, purposeful form. So the water element represents our expression, but it's weak. It's hidden and in store. No, it's just hidden. So this suggests or speaks to actions. Actions speak louder than our words. So we may communicate through creation rather than through fluid speech. So this chart really paints a picture of a disciplined, purposeful energy who is supported by a strong foundation and also is driven to create and accumulate wealth through both conventional and challenging ventures. So the Aquarius Full Moon's energy is one of disciplined innovation, having the courage to build something new. The Aquarius Full Moon portal with this chart, like the overlay of the elementals, this is a piercingly honest lunar activation with yang metal as the day master under an Aquarius full moon. Our inner visionary is being asked to cut away the false and liberate our voice, especially from ancestral scripts or karmic clutter. That comes from the snake plus the dog plus the ox, creates a different frequency, energy, vibration is what I want to say. And the yin fire hour at this moment adds a layer of mysticism, a subtle sacred light glowing in the soil of our inner world. It's yin frequency combined with the ox. So this hour encourages us to take small, steady actions towards soul liberation. So what do I expect? prophetic insights, emotional downloads through unexpected conversations. Maybe some tech magic and maybe some disruption, genius ideas that can really rewire those old patterns like fractals. So the Aquarius full moon always invites a frequency shift, but this one, this one strikes like sacred lightning. Can you say like sacred lightning and earthbound truths? So, under the radiant eye of this Aquarius full moon, the heavens pulse. They're pulsing with sacred lightning, eclectic lightning. Yang metal slices the sky. It's sharp, it's clear, it's uncompromising. And the dog of the day, is guarding the gate. Loyal truth being loyal to you. And the monkey of the month, scrambles the tower, unlocking new neural networks, playing with possibility, and shaking the foundations of what you once called safe. And below, the snake of the year coils in the roots. It's whispering, shedding, and reminding us that evolution begins with letting go. And in this very hour, we're anchoring. We're anchoring in with the yin fire and the ox. The ember glows in the deep earth. It's a soul flame, a promise, a slow burning vision beneath the surface. So this isn't just a full moon. This is a call. It's a call to sacred rebellion. It's a moment to rewrite the frequency of our soul's signal, almost creating your own sigil. So anchor your light, speak your truth, and allow Aquarius to carry your voice across dimensions. So this moon feels like lightning coated with ancestral whispers. So I'm just saying, let's turn it into pure magic. I'm really stoked about it. We're going to have a break and off to the Light Seers messages for this week. Just know that my rituals are in my online coven for my private community. So short break and we'll be right back with the lunar messages from the Light Seers. That's what I'm using this Leo season. Are you ready to tap into the cosmic currents and amplify your manifesting power? Join our monthly coven, a sacred space to elevate your desires through the wisdom of the stars. We've journeyed through the age of AI, balancing intuition and technology. We've unlocked the magnetic pole of your natal moon sign. And now, delve into mind plus emotions for manifesting mastery, harnessing the power of your natal Mercury. Each month brings a new celestial focus, a new pathway to your dreams. Visit TanyaD.tv workshops to learn more and join the monthly coven. Your manifesting journey awaits. Well, inshallah and ashe, back once again. So let's kick off this magical new week of Leo season with open arms and a wide heart and a wild heart. I'm so stoked for, oh my gosh, the Lionsgate portal, which actually happened. We're in it, bottom line. But this Mystic Moon's Day message from the Lunar Seers, we've got the Fool. I'm no fool. You're no fool either. Love the sacred geometry. But this is like a sacred yes. It's trusting the leap and it's divine play in action. Let me just scroll that right down there. I should probably get rid of my little bottom thing there. I'm so anal, like a Virgo, just saying that out loud. But today we dance at the edge of possibility. She's at the edge of the possibilities. And the Fool comes in not as a warning, but more as a whisper. The whisper is, this is where it begins. This message holds the innocence of a soul untouched by fear and the thrill of diving headfirst into the unknown. It doesn't ask for a map. It asks for your yes. Yes, and what else? Leave behind the heavy expectations. Carry only your joy, your trust, your wild spark. You're standing in front of the cosmic gateway of something new and fresh. Whether it's a project, a healing path, a relationship, a creative risk. And the universe, she's waiting to catch you. I love that for a Mystic Message Monday. Let's dive into Terrific Tuesday's message. Oh my goddess, we've got the 7 of Cups. Oh, there I go. The Seven of Cups, look at that. All in the whale's bowl there. I love it. A mystical mirror of possibilities and distractions coming off the Fool. Which path to take? Divine discernment. We've got choices, illusions. That's what it is. Soulful discernment. We've got to discern. Tuesday, Mars Day. The universe is laying a banquet before us. 7 glittering chalices, each one of them shimmering with a different dream, desire, distraction, maybe. But not every cup is meant for you. Some are sparkly illusions. Some are sacred alignments. And one holds the key to your soul's evolution. So what's the message? We don't need to chase them all. Allow and just let your intuition, not your impulse, guide your selection. So this message is really our cosmic reminder that just because you can doesn't mean you should. So really choose the option that nourishes, not the one that dazzles. That's the frequency of that. I think we get too in the rush of it. And then on Wizardry Wednesday, oh my goddess, brings the Emperor. The Emperor sitting on the chalice there, all the gold. I love it. This is a potent energy to anchor in our midweek magic, and it feels kind of fiery, just saying. I like that. Midweek magic, especially as the sun shines in Leo. So Wizardry Wednesday, the Emperor. This is like sacred structure, divine masculine, sovereignty. That's what's coming to mind. The Emperor strides in like a lion, confident, commanding, grounded in his purpose. He doesn't like hustle. He architects. He is the architect. So this isn't the time to scatter our energy. It's time to lead with clarity, claim your throne, take strategic action. He invites us to blend discipline with our vision, to not just dream the dream, but to build that damn kingdom. Whether you're birthing a business, setting boundaries, planning your next move, Wednesday is about standing firm in your inner authority. I'm loving this. Then on Tantalizing Thursday, oh my goddess, 7 of Swords, dual sevens. I love this as well. This reminds me of Arrow. Does anybody watch Arrow? That's what I'm going with that. 7 of Swords, the Arrow. Just kidding, not really. But anyway, the 7 of Swords, Tantalizing Thursday, Jupiter's Day. Now, this is kind of a cosmic plot twist. So let's really unwrap the mystery and turn this card, this message of cunning, into a compass for soulful strategy, sacred strategy, radical honesty, hidden truths. So the 7 of Swords slips in with shadowy grace, whispering winds, like, what are we not saying? What are we not seeing? So this isn't about deception for deception's sake. It's an invitation to examine our methods and own our motives. Happening on Jupiter's Day, the planet of wisdom, expansion, and truth. So this message is asking, like, are we being clever or secretive? Are we strategizing for success or sabotaging our light? Being the saboteur. So the 7 of Swords isn't just about someone sneaking off with swords. It's about reclaiming the parts of ourselves that we've hidden out of fear, shame, or even just survival instinct. And just know, many rituals, weekly journal reflections, all of that is in the online coven for your own peaceful solitude moment. And then on Fantastic Friday, with Venus swimming in the sacred waters, oh my goddess, we've got, look at that, we've got the portal opening, death and rebirth, number 13, the unexpected. I think things happen for us, not to us. Where are my lucky 13s out there? I always like lucky 13s, but look at how that maps out. I like it. So with Venus swimming in the sacred waters of Cancer, the number 13, death to rebirth, the infinity between the lines, basically. This is alchemy in its most feminine, emotional, transformative form. This is like a cosmic rite of passage. Fantastic Friday, Venus's Day, death to rebirth, shedding skin, sacred surrender, feminine phoenix rising, and Venus in Cancer is wrapping her tender arms around us as we stand at the threshold of change right before a full moon and the 8-8 with infinity. My goddess, this is awesome. But death, it's not about endings, it's about alchemy. It's the composting of what no longer serves us so we can bloom into what does. Once we let go of things that aren't serving us, we do make room subtly, energetically, physically, emotionally, mentally. So this isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough cloaked in mystery. There's a sacred undoing before the ultimate becoming. Where Venus is asking for love, Cancer is asking for feeling. So together they guide us to release with reverence and rise with intention. So I want to say, let's allow and seal this potent week and really rise like royalty during this Leo season. Can you say metamorphosis in motion, courage rising, truth revealed, becoming light, literally? So this week began with a leap of faith and ended in sacred wonder. So the energetic thread that we wove day by day this week, Mystic Monday, we've got the Fool. We stood at the edge of the unknown. Our heart is open. Our soul is wild, daring to trust the path that we cannot see. I really like this energy. It reminds me of the journeyman in the Fae. And then Terrific Tuesday, we have the Seven of Cups. So many doors, so many dreams. Yet the call was to choose what feels aligned in our bones, not just in our mind. And then Wizardry Wednesday, the Emperor, also colored 4. This was the Fool's actually about creating sacred space and boundaries, giving time and space, just saying. And this is our emotional intuition. It's connected to the sacral and our crown, emotional emoting. But the Emperor, the 4, the unexpected, Wizardry Wednesday. So we anchored our vision with structure, the sacred discipline. We're reclaiming our authority over our reality. So I like that as well. And then we've got another 7 of Swords on Tantalizing Thursday. So this is like the veils are lifted. We saw where illusions hid and retrieved the parts of ourselves that we left behind, making room. And then on Fantastic Friday, Death to Rebirth, the 13, another 4, 2 7s and 2 4s. We're alchemizing energy. We've created sacred space. So we let go with grace. We honored the end as a threshold into our next radiance. So all in all, I would say this week was about unbinding from our falsehoods and clarifying our vision, really stepping boldly into who we are becoming, all before a full moon and the peak energy into the Lion's Gate. I would say we were already in this portal, but we're in the threshold. So with that, be sure to share, subscribe, comment, and join me in my online coven, or at the very least, the Venetian workshop on the 15th of August, following next week. And of course, once again, I forgot an affirmation because I was so excited about all these energies that are happening for us, not to us. My whole thing, though, is like, just know that your dream is on its way and like be expectant of good and gooder and optimistic. So with that, once again, I say Ashe. I've got affirmations all over. I want you to declare your space, though, so your sovereignty. And I'll see you Friday for my live show, mini cowrie shell divinations, and a lot more. Who knows what I'll talk about then. But either way, Ashe and blessings. Be sure to subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you on the other side. Ashe.